Hi guys, I'm going to give you just a quick 2-second show on some of my hair, how I wand and curl it every day to make it last really well. When I do this after it's freshly washed, I can typically make it about 3 days with my curl. So I'm going to spray this section, and I do section as you can see. So I've already curled a bunch of it. So therefore, I'm just going to show you a little bit through the side here. So I'm going to go through, take your section, spin around the wand. Don't burn your fingers. It hurts like you know what. And hold. Each section you want to hold at the same exact amount of time. I, at the salon, tend to count to about 10. At home, it depends on how late I'm getting ready in the morning, because you know that happens. So you're going to let it hold. And you can let a little bit of sections hold longer. It just depends on how thick and coarse your hair is. If you have really fine hair or you have very damaged hair, you really don't want to put it on high heat. So this is the Paul Mitchell wand that I love, and it does have a digital, you can't see it right now, but it does have a digital thermometer, so you can pick how high it goes. I typically keep it about like 340. I have color treated hair that is curly, that does frizz and fuzz really easily, and it does have some damage going on. So I tend to keep it a little bit lower. I do not suggest having it on super high heat. So here's my top section. My very back piece, I'm gonna grab first, just so it's out of the way and done. I'm gonna give it a good shot of hairspray. Wanding can be tricky and it takes some work. So right now is the perfect time to be doing wanding, because no one's going to see you, because we're all supposed to have our butts at home right now. So it's a great time to practice wanding, curling, flat ironing, braids, any style you want to try out. It's a perfect time to try it. So you can see there's a few little pieces of end sticking out. It's okay. It's meant to be a little bit more haphazard. It's meant to look a little bit more just loose and natural. So this top section, typically I'll do in like 3 to 4 sections, probably 3 for the most part. Take it, wand. Notice this one's a little bit of a smaller section versus the last one. I don't per se want it to be all exactly even, because I want more of that beachy wave look. So drop that one, and then I just have this very front section, which has some breakage, has some different short and long pieces. So I'm definitely not going to get all the ends on here very perfectly, as you can see, but I'm just going to let it spin around. Let it sit for a minute. Notice I have it kind of pulled down a little bit because I want it to not have a weird lift at the front. I already have a natural cowlick there, so having it hold a little bit like this softens it. And you see there's this little wonky piece. Let's just take it around for a minute. Once you've done all of it, you want to actually let the hair cool for a minute. So I'm going to give another shot of hairspray. Notice this side was already kind of curled. I'm going to take and use a little bit, sorry, I was grabbing some product, a little bit of this Nutriplenish oil, which I love. Put just a little bit in my fingers. Rub really well through, and then go through and break it apart. And you can see from curled to softly broken apart. If you feel like it needs a little bit more oomph to it afterwards, you can go back and retouch section like if you want to do this, but it's naturally going to fall like that, and you can just let it be at that point. If you want, you can give it another shot of hairspray, and if you really want a lot of volume, you can flip your head over and give it a bunch of spray afterwards. So this isn't cooled yet, so you'll see it in my next video how it's all pulled out, but thanks guys, have a great day.